I slipped on a pair of women's stockings, and my wife Gerda didn't get mad at all. She even pointed out that I'd put them on backwards. Then I slid into a pair of ladies' slippers. This was the first time I dressed up as a woman to be Gerda's model for her paintings. She told me to put on a dress next. I grumbled about it, but the second the fabric brushed against my skin, I secretly loved the way it felt. I couldn't help running my fingers gently along the hem. Just then, our friend Ulla dropped by unexpectedly, and I felt a rush of shyness. To my surprise, Ulla handed me a bouquet of flowers and gave me a feminine name,
Lily.
Gerda and I were both well-known Danish painters. I specialized in landscapes, while Gerda excelled at portraiture. But in 1926 Copenhagen, portrait painting was completely out of fashion. Gerda couldn't sell a single one of her works, and she couldn't even find models to pose for her. That's when she came up with a bold idea. She asked me to wear women's clothes and be her model. She never could have imagined that this impromptu idea would awaken a whole other side of me. After that, I found myself craving to wear women's clothes more and more. Gerda thought my graceful, feminine sleeping posture was just me playing the part for her art. But the version of herself she painted on canvas was the real me, a me that didn't have to hide behind a facade. Gerda received an invitation to an artist ball and wanted me to go with her, and I wasn't keen on it. I hated having to perform in front of a crowd of people, but Gerda didn't want to miss it, so she suggested I go with her dressed as a woman. A flicker of excitement lit up inside me. Gerda carefully applied makeup to my face. Once she was done, she wanted to paint me just like that. I sat on a chair and struck all kinds of poses, and that's when Gerda finally noticed that my mannerisms weren't an act anymore.
You make her a slut.
From then on, I started studying the way women walked, observing their tones of voice and facial expressions. My wife Gerda never thought what I was doing was wrong. On the contrary, she supported me wholeheartedly. She even helped me pick out wigs and a pair of high heels that fit me perfectly. The night of the ball was the first time I stepped out in public as a woman. Ulla was absolutely stunned by how I looked. At first, I felt self-conscious, but then I realized no one could see through my disguise. I began to relax and enjoy myself, so much so that I almost forgot I was a man. That was until a man came over to strike up a conversation. I panicked and tried to leave, but he led me to a quiet corner while Gerda was distracted. He leaned in and kissed me, and Gerda saw the whole thing.